Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Morning San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, November 25th. You'll be interested to know. 62 years ago, today in 1963, President John F. Kennedy's funeral brought the nation together in a solemn, dignified state ceremony that honored his leadership and sacrifice. The procession and televised memorials created a shared public mourning that strengthened American civic rituals and set a precedent for modern presidential funerary honors. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves at 5 to 7 feet. Conditions should stay clean through the morning, with heights dropping slightly to 4 to 6 plus feet by 10 a.m. Winds are offshore at 8 miles per hour, shifting to sideshore at 6 miles per hour by 2 p.m. Best time to ride is at 1 p.m. with a 5-foot high tide, when the west-northwest swell is 4.5 feet at 13 seconds, and the offshore wind is 8 miles per hour. The first low tide on Tuesday will be 3.5 feet at 8 a.m., followed by a 5-foot high tide just after 1:30. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 58 degrees for the water temperature. Clean conditions start Wednesday with waves around 3 to 4 feet and light east-northeast winds. Thursday sees a slight drop to 2 to 4 feet with fair conditions, but size builds later in the day. Friday delivers solid surf, reaching 6 to 9 feet with clean conditions early. The wind shifts slightly, creating some chop in the afternoon. This morning, it's mostly sunny, and it feels like 54 degrees, with 7 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:52, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:03. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 60 and a north-northeast breeze of 7 to 12 miles per hour. Thanksgiving Day through Saturday stays mostly mild and partly sunny with highs sliding from near 59 on Thursday to near 56 on Saturday and nights in the upper 40s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, another huge Asian grocery store is coming to the Bay. T&T Supermarket will open a 52,000 square foot store at Friendship Plaza in Millbrae next winter. The location will feature made-to-order Chinese crepes, Taiwanese-style rice rolls, and Peking duck, alongside an on-site bakery for fresh-baked breads and desserts. Tina Lee, CEO of T&T Supermarket, expressed enthusiasm for Millbrae, noting it is a great spot to serve families living in the peninsula. This new store is part of a larger expansion plan, with 3 new locations set to open in 2026. Other large Asian grocery chains, including A-Mart and Tokyo Central, are also expanding throughout the region. Now on to sports. Christian McCaffrey gained 142 yards from scrimmage and scored a touchdown in his first game against Carolina since he was traded away 3 years ago, leading the San Francisco 49ers to a 20-9 victory over the Panthers on Monday Night Football. McCaffrey's big night helped the 49ers, with an overall record of 8 wins and 4 losses, overcome 3 interceptions by Brock Purdy in the first half. Bryce Young and the Panthers, with a record of 6 wins and 6 losses, struggled to capitalize on opportunities. Yao completed 169 passing yards with 1 touchdown and 1 interception. The 49ers went conservative in the second half, relying mostly on McCaffrey and short passes. In local sports, Steph Curry made 6 three-pointers and scored 31 points, while Jimmy Butler had 18 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds, leading the Golden State Warriors to a victory over the Utah Jazz, 134-117 on Monday night. Curry shot 12 for 24, marking his 5th 30-point game in the last 6. Moses Moody contributed 15 points and 6 rebounds, and Gary Payton II added 9 points, a career-best 8 assists, and 6 rebounds in a rare start. Keontae George led Utah with 28 points on 10 of 17 shooting, but the Jazz lost their 4th straight game. Golden State debuted new, the Town Edition jerseys, and a matching floor to honor its history in Oakland. The Warriors have won 10 straight at home against the Jazz, whose last road victory there was on January 22, 2020. Draymond Green was sidelined by a sprained right foot, and Jonathan Kuminga remains out due to knee issues. Golden State fell behind 11-0, but rallied with a 17-3 run, leading 67-55 at halftime after scoring 41 points in the second quarter. Up next, the Warriors host Houston on Wednesday night. In top news, scientists searching for new ways to combat cancer may have uncovered a promising lead in the DNA of the bowhead whale. The findings, published in the journal Nature, highlight how long-lived animals like the bowhead manage to avoid cancer despite having more cells. Vera Gorbanova, a biologist at the University of Rochester, suggests these animals have evolved additional protections from cancer. The bowhead whale utilizes a protein that excels at repairing broken DNA, maintaining healthy cells and preventing mutations, rather than eliminating malignant ones. This research could ultimately benefit human health and provide insights into cancer resistance in various species. In business news, the S&P 493 reveals a very different United States economy. While a few trillion-dollar companies are powering market gains, most other businesses are struggling. This year has been good for the stock market, but the S&P 500's gains are driven by a small number of artificial intelligence-focused companies. The Magnificent Seven includes Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Tesla. Economists express concerns about other companies not benefiting from this AI investment boom. The S&P 493 shows weaker performance among smaller firms, highlighting economic struggles outside the tech sector. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 0.5% to about $88,000. Ethereum is up 0.5% to just over $2,900. And XRP is up 8% to $2.24. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Scientists observed a man move energy with his mind, leading to classified research. In a Stanford laboratory, an unexplained event triggered years of secret psychic studies during the Cold War. The concept suggests that the mind may manipulate the surrounding world. In 1972, an artist named Ingo Swann allegedly altered a magnetic field in a sealed vacuum chamber simply by thinking. This incident initiated Project Stargate, one of the most surreal programs in United States government history. The government aimed to train psychic spies who could see across time and space through remote viewing techniques. And in entertainment news, Scarlett Johansson is set to star in Mike Flanagan's new Exorcist movie. Universal and Blumhouse hope to reboot the religious horror franchise after scrapping a trilogy planned around 2023's The Exorcist Believer. Flanagan stated, "Scarlett is a brilliant actress whose captivating performances always feel grounded and real." The film, which will be the franchise's seventh from as many directors, is set to shoot in New York City. Flanagan's film will tell an all-new story set in the Exorcist universe. Despite a global gross of roughly $137 million, Believer faced financial underperformance and critical reviews. Flanagan describes his Exorcist movie as the scariest movie I've ever made. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and historian, David McCullough. And he said, "History is who we are and why we are the way we are." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.